Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with a tutorial. When I shopped last week, I ran across these little Heidi Swapp shaker pockets. And what they are is actually a little pocket, but it's got kind of like a feel of a little box, I guess you could say. And you just put your sequins in there, seal it up, and you have a little shaker. So I thought, okay, I could probably do that. And this little kit came with silver and gold sequins of a couple different shapes. So I was going to take this apart, and I thought, no, I don't need to take it apart. I think I can do it using my envelope punch board. So this is what I came up with. There was a lot of trial and even more error. I had a trash can full of stuff by the time I got done. It was pretty bad. But anyway, I thought it turned out really cute. And on the back, it's just a sealed up little box. It has a little bit of depth to it there. And I thought it was real cute. You could put it on a pocket letter or in a pocket letter if you made it the right size. You could put it on a card. You could put it on a flip book. There's endless possibilities that you could use these for. So if you want to see how I've done it, stay tuned and I'll be right back. Okay, so the supplies that you're going to need to make this little shaker box is a mix of sequins, your envelope punch board, if you have one. Don't get discouraged. It doesn't mean you can't make it. You can do it with your regular scoreboard. You just have to do a little bit of adjusting. Some sticky strip or some kind of strong adhesive. I really like this, or you could use score tape. A shaker pocket, a 6x6 piece of paper, and then a coordinating piece of paper that's a 3x4. Okay, and then of course your punch board. So I'm going to start out by doing, and I turn my paper up. I don't like scoring on this side because it's hard to see your score marks. Okay, so for a 6x6, you need to score it the first line at 2 5/8, which would be right there. Okay, and then you are going to move to the left 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so you're going to move from 5/8 to 7/8 to the left, and you're going to score again. Okay. Then you're going to turn it. You're going to line it up with the inside line, which is going to put you at 3 3/8. You're going to punch it, and you're going to score it again. Then you're going to move it 1/4 of an inch to 3 5/8, and you're going to score again. And this is just making our the part for the box. Now you're going to go back to 2 5/8, and you're going to punch it, score. And then you're going to move to the left 1/4 of an inch to 2 7/8, and you're going to score again. And rotate one last time, and you're going to line up at the 3 3/8 and punch, and then score. Kind of get ahead of myself sometimes. And then move it over to 3 5/8 and score. Okay. Okay, now on the first side that you scored on, which would be the 2 5/8 side. If it's not lining up at 2 5/8 with the inside score, then you need to turn it, okay? But you need to be on the 2 3/8. No, 2 5/8. Yeah, Okay. So, and you can do this all at one time, but I kind of wanted to break it up so I could explain it to you. So now you're going to count these lines here, and you're going to move from 2 5/8 to 2 1/2 to 2 3/8 to 2 1/4. Okay, and you are going to score. Okay, you're going to rotate, line it up with the inside line, not the one you just scored, but I guess it'd be the middle line. So it's going to be at the 3 3/8, and you're going to move right 3 places again, and you're going to end up on 3. And you're going to score again. Okay, going to rotate again, and you're going to be on 2 5/8. You're going to move to the right 3 places, so 1, 2, 3. So you're going to end up on 2 1/4. And rotate one more time. Line it up with the center line, which is going to put you at 3 3/8, and move to the right 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to be at 3 inches and score. And the score that we're making right now is going to be the part that you cut out, okay? Okay, now you're going to score, or you've already scored, but you're going to fold your 2 lines closest to this point here. So your first one and your second one. The third one is the one that's your cut line that you're going to cut on, okay? So I've already done that all the way around, and you're going to get this gusset, and that's what this is right here. That gives you room for your sequins to move around, okay? So you're going to do that all the way around. You want to fold on these first 2 lines, the 2 lines closest to this point. Also, I like to round my corners. You don't have to, but I go ahead and round them since I have the thing on the back of my envelope punch board. There's other ways to round corners. If you need any help with that, you are more than welcome to contact me, and I'll be glad to explain that to you. Okay, now, so I've rounded my corners, and I'm going to cut out this center, the innermost lines now, okay? So how I do that is, and you can do it however it's best for you, but I take my Tim Holtz ruler and a blade and these little knives. I got this one, it's not really small, but I got it at Mighty Dollar. And if y'all can see my head, I'm sorry, I haven't done my hair today. But on that line, you're going to line up, and you're just going to cut it out. So you're going to go from the start of that line over to the start of this one, okay? And then I turn and do the opposite side. If I'm doing this off camera, I'm sorry, but I'll show it to you before I pull it out. So there you go. And you're just going to punch that out. And I would hold on to this. You could use this for another project, so don't throw it away, okay? So there you go. You have your pocket. Okay. Now you're thinking, okay, we're going to put beads or sequins in this. You're going to be able to see through to this. Well, no, you're not, because that's why we needed that extra piece of paper right here. So first, we are going to take our pocket, and before I had to cut it down a little bit, so I might have to do the same on this one and reseal it. Yeah, I'm going to have to. I'm just going to seal it a little bit more on this one side, okay? And if you don't have this tool, you can use washi tape to seal it up. You don't want to roll too fast, but you don't want to roll too slow either, because if you do, you're going to melt it. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down and see if that is See if that's narrow enough. And when you seal, you always want to check and make sure that it's sealed good. Okay. So now, and you can put it in your pocket and make sure. What you want to do is just line it up with the edge that folds up to make your gusset. Okay. And I'll have to take some off the top there, but that's okay. I'll do that after I put the sequins in. Okay. All right. So now you're going to put your sequin mix in here and seal it up. Sequins are sometimes hard to work with. Not sometimes, all the time hard to work with. I always make such a mess. You ought to see me when I was trying to, that works. That's much better. My son bought me that little, it's actually a tea light holder because of Turtle Creations, of course, but it holds my sequins real nicely when I'm wanting to do a mix. So I put those in there. Okay, might be off camera, but I'm going to seal this up right quick. And then I'll be back in frame where you can see me. You know, in these pockets, you don't have to put just sequins. You can, if you don't have sequins, you can make your own confetti out of paper. You can put anything in here. You could put buttons. You could put stickers. You know, take the adhesive off the back. Isn't that pretty? I love that mixture. It really looks good. Okay, guys. So what I did was I went ahead and put some adhesive down and attach this down. Now you want to be sure that the edges are right up against your folds for your gussets on the side, okay? You might have to trim it down a little bit more. I did have to take a tiny bit more back off the side, so I sealed it up a little bit more and cut it off so it would fit, okay? So now you have that. See, we're almost done, okay? Real simple. I mean, once you get it down, it doesn't take long at all. Now we're going to add this paper. Again, you got to make sure that it doesn't intrude on your gussets, and that doesn't. So all I do is I did the very same thing when I was doing to put this on. So I'm going to do the exact same thing again. I'm going to run along here. Okay. All the way around. So we're going to take this and we're going to lay it down. Again, getting right up against where our gusset is. Okay. Now, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Placing this up, be sure that your gussets are standing straight up on the sides. Anytime I use my bone folder on foil, you have to be really careful because you'll rub the foil right off. And I did that because I scored too hard. So just be super cautious not to score down on it too hard. And there we go. That's it. That's your shaker pocket. So please give this video a thumbs up if you like this. I was so tickled when this turned out this morning finally after all my working. If you don't have an envelope punch board and you would like me to do a tutorial using the scoreboard, if I have enough interest in that, I'll be glad to do another tutorial and do it using the scoreboard. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please subscribe. Like this video and comment below, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks y'all. Bye.